was really excited about being here at the Russell Athletic Bowl, and Steve and Carl Monroe. The hospitality here has been just unbelievable. City of Orlando has done a great job. Our players have had a good time, and try to keep them contained, but they always find the right spots to go. But it's been great, and it's also great that we get to play an outstanding opponent, an outdoor coach team. You look at the University of Miami and what they've done. And I always think about programs. I think about just the tradition and what they've built. And that's what we're trying to get to. And we know we still have a long ways to go, but this is going to be a measuring stick for us as we go into the ACC next season. It'll be an opponent that will be on our schedule, and we'll just see just how far we have to go. But once again, excited about being here and just looking forward to the outstanding matchup.
All right, we'll open it up to questions for Coach Strong. Once again, if you can please find more than 2 people with a microphone if you have a question.
Coach, just being in Orlando for the week, how have you enjoyed this time compared to other bowl games?
Well, what's been great for me is I'm very familiar with this area. When I coached at the University of Florida, I recruited here. So I have a lot of friends here that just kind of just knows just their whole landscape. And that's telling our players, there's going to be some places you go out to, you can have a good time. But I wanted more than anything for them to really enjoy themselves because of the season they've had. And they deserve it, both sides of the ball. When you get to a bowl team for Miami and for the Louisville players, they should enjoy it. And then you come into a nice weather, I think in Louisville's anywhere from 18 to 19 degrees, but just get out of the cold weather helps our players.
Hey Charlie, how do you think being on the stage, playing an ACC team might help again? I'm sure the rest of the conference will be watching closely heading into next year. What do you guys want to show?
Well, we like to say for the other conference opponents that we'll be playing next year that we can compete in this conference. We're coming in new next season, but it's going to be a measuring stick for us, like I said earlier, and we're going to have an opportunity to just see how far we need to go and what we need to do. And it's all about recruiting. We know we had to recruit, we had to go get better, but this is going to be a great matchup for us.
And just secondly, real quick, George Durant had a tweet yesterday indicating he might not be playing tomorrow. Is that accurate?
Yes, he may not be playing tomorrow.
Are there any players that are going to be out?
No, just Durant.
So, Coach, you said an Al Golden coach team. What does that mean?
Well, you look at that team and watch how it's just developed from just game to game and got better and better from the start of the season to the end of the season. A very physical team, did a great job of balancing the running and the passing game on offense, and then defensively very aggressive. And we know our hands are going to be full. We just know this defensively is, and I will say this, in our 4 years that we've been here, it's the best offense that our defense will match up with. The best offense that we've seen since I've been here in our 4 years. So it's going to be a good matchup for our defense. Then offensively, we're going to have to be able to control the football, and we can't give them the big play on defense.
For you guys to have them away from the media, away from the fans the last few days, what has that done for you to get a stronger message to them?
Well, I think that anytime you get to a bowl game, then the preparation, because what we did is just when we left Louisville, we were able to get a lot of work in, and then when we got here, you had to scale down some because you had a 2-week interval where you weren't able to take any days off because, the game was approaching. But to get here, they were able to get their focus back. More than anything, get their focus back. And so that now, it's game week, and we're able to get into preparation for the game week.
Coach, down here in front, Sean Watson last week was talking about how he doesn't care what people say about his offense, that, whether it's too conservative or whatever. What do you guys talk about behind the scenes when you're kind of encouraging him and talking to him about running his side of the ball?
Well, we're a team that plays good defense, we play great offense, we play special teams, we're a football team. And I'm a defensive coach, and if you ever seen our play in the way, the first one is go play great defense. So it's not so much of, everybody has a part to play, so from the offensive side to the defensive side to the special team side. And that's what it's all about. And and that's what it will always be. But I'm a defensive coach, and if a game was 9-3, it wouldn't bother me at all. If it was 15-12, it wouldn't bother me at all. Because I just know this, at the end of the day, if you're going to win, you're going to win with great defense.
Coach, Miami has some high-speed guys on offense and on special teams. Stacey Cooley's done a lot. What are you guys going to have to do specifically on defense to stop Miami's big play offense?
Well, that's an issue for us, and you watch, you're right, when you look at those wide receivers, and then when they can match up wide receiver-wise, so they can get down the field, and that's one team, if a guy runs a 4-3 or 4-4, he plays like it. You know, a lot of times guys say, I run a 4-4, but they play like they run a 4-8. Those receivers, they play like they run a 4-3 and a 4-4, and Morse does a great job of getting the ball down the field. And you can look at a lot of passes and you think it's going to be overthrown, but those receivers, they can run and go get it. And that's what we have to do. We have to do a great job of covering it and not giving up the big play. And then our defensive backs, their hands are going to be full. You know, they're going to have to be able to go and they're going to have to be able to run. But it's going to be a good matchup for us. And we just know this on defense. We have to play smart and just not give up the big play.